to the Jackson Cloud. I'm Jamin.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Olivia.
And today we are going to play Overboss, which is made by the people who made Boss Monster, which was one of the first games that got me into card/board games in the first place. So as soon as I saw this existed, I was like, I owe them a debt of gratitude, and I want to play it. And it says I can play with 8 and up. Oh, sorry, 8-year-olds and up. And I have kids in my house. I was like, it's hard. It is hard to find games that kids can play and adults can enjoy, and this is one of those. We've played Sushi Go before.
Yes.
This is kind of like Sushi Go if you were making a Legend of Zelda old school 8-bit map, okay? So we, at any given time, are going to have 4 different landscapes to choose from. And then, at any given time, there will be 4 different kind of minions or bosses or portals to choose from that go with it. Everything works differently, just like in Sushi Go, all the sushi work differently. This is a cave. It is worth 1 point. That circle means what it's worth. But if you put it next to a mountain, i.e. the mountains, you get an additional 2 points, so that could be worth 3 points. Now, if you took this one, you would get this little skeleton. Skeleton belongs in the graveyard, that's why it's got a graveyard symbol. This is a mountain symbol. That means at the end of the game, he won't be worth points. He doesn't match where he belongs, but you have to take both. This is a swamp. It's got the mushroom symbol for swamp. Worth 1 point on its own. Worth another point if it's touching another swamp. Worth a 3rd additional point if it's touching water. Then we've got forests. In Sushi Go, there's one that, like, if you collect a bunch, you get a lot of points. You collect 1, you get 1. You collect 2, you get 3. You collect 3, you get 6. You collect 4, you get 10. You collect 5, you get 15 at the end of the game. And then the volcano, and there are more landscapes. We're only going to play with 6. But the volcano, when you place it down, let's say I had this here. When I put the volcano down, it blows up in the directions of what it's touching and sends any minions away. So if I played the volcano, I get 4 points, which is a lot, but it's gonna blow other things up. So I'll explain others as they come out, but that is what is on the table.
Question.
Yeah,
Does that only occur once it's placed, or does that occur at all times?
once it's placed.
Okay.
So with that being said, let's go ahead. Olivia, you can just start, choose whatever you want the most.
Okay. Well, I think the smart thing to do here is going to be to play the volcano while there's nothing on my map to blow up.
That is smart. Keep in mind there's about 12 different, I think there's 12 or 11 different kinds of each tile. So when you're playing the odds of will I find that many, that's what you need to keep in mind. All right, new one comes out,
Another volcano.
which I am going to take. So I put the volcano down and then I get the little guy goes right on top. Casey's turn. Yep. Cemetery.
Graveyard.
So cemeteries are also like Sushi Go. They're worth 1 point on their own, but whoever has the most cemeteries gets an additional 5. Whoever has the second most gets an additional 2 at the end of the game.
Okay.
Comes with a portal. If you get the portal, it goes on your portal. You can use it to swap 2 of your people in the game. It's a way to match
Wait,
people where
when
they belong.
when do you get to use the portal?
On your turn. So the
You
portal
can use
will go
it
down
once every turn?
just once.
Just once the whole
Yep.
game. But you get to choose what turn you use it. Gotcha. Okay.
So Casey
Can
has
you
a
have more
portal.
than one portal?
Yes, you can have really, I think as many as you want, though they picture 3 here. All right, you're up.
Okay.
All right, now this is the final one we haven't seen yet. This symbol means it's a boss or a dungeon. You can't put people on a dungeon. They are just blank. They get a point for themselves, but then if it's touching different landscapes, it gets an additional 4 points, up to 5. So if I put it here and then every landscape that was touching it was different, I couldn't have 2 forests. If everyone was different, I get a point for everyone that's different.
Okay.
And then this is a mini boss. wherever he goes, he's just worth 2 points at the end of the game.
Okay.
So you don't need to match
Unless
them.
he's on this tile.
Nothing can go on that tile.
So if I take this, what do I do with that
Your guy will just go wait down here until a space opens up for him to move on to.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I like the idea of this.
All right, my turn. All right, this is a little mini crystal. It says you get 1 point for every cave at the end of the game. So I'm going to take that. Now again, this is a swamp. I want it to touch water. So I'm doing that, and then my crystal goes down here. If I have caves at the end of the game, I will get extra points.
Are caves one of these tiles?
Yep, it's a
Okay.
cave symbol right there.
Oh, so this is a cave.
Yep, so 1/cave symbol, cave symbol.
Gotcha.
Case's
Okay.
turn. Olivia's turn. And once you understand the game, it moves pretty quick, just like Sushi Go does.
I am going to...
Yep, you want caves touching mountains. Next one, more swamps at the teleporter. I'm going to take a forest. Except, dang it. Why didn't I grab that one? Gravestone Gem. 1 point for every grave at the end of the game, which you're already collecting.
Can you only have 2 of those gems to fill these 2 spots?
That's what it looks like on the board without checking the instructions. I'm going to say just grab as many as you come across.
Okay.
I could be
And
wrong.
real quick, because he doesn't have a guy on there,
It wouldn't blow up a guy, so. All right, Olivia.
Lots of swamps out here.
Kind of swampy.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one, I think.
The dungeon with the mini boss. I'm actually gonna take. So here's something that's gonna happen. First, I take the land piece. I'm putting it here, and then I'm taking him. He would go on it, but this is a blank space.
Oh,
And I'm
so you
putting
don't
him
have
on
to
the
put
right
him
one.
on the one.
Well, they can only go on spaces that are blank. So if you
Okay.
happen to have blank spaces, because like Casey, you've been collecting other things. Oh, and also he should have hopped right on there.
Oh, as soon as
As soon as a blank space is there, they'll hop on there.
Cool.
and then hold on real quick. Does it have to go on that one, or could it also go on this one?
Yeah, it can hop on a blank space. Nice. So you're gonna get an extra point for matching monsters at the end of the game.
Right.
Okay. Do swamps have to be next to each other? Was that how that worked?
If you want a bonus point, they have to touch another swamp.
Can they touch kitty corner? Or does it have to be next to each
Not diagonals in this game.
other? Okay.
Everything works cross. So one of the games I played against my kids, one of the terrains is clouds, and each cloud card is worth 7 points, minus as many cloud cards that you have that aren't on your board. So I had like 5 cloud cards, but then like 7 not cloud cards. So it was my 7 card, like they're all worth 7 points minus 7.
Oh no!
So I had 0 points because I was playing with children who thought the cards looked cool and just collected them for fun, throwing off my strategy entirely. All right. Another gym,
A forest gem.
forest gym.
Wait, Casey, have you taken your turn already?
No, I just went. It's his
Okay.
turn.
Sorry, I was looking at my board and not grabbed, so I saw the grab, but I didn't know who did it and whose turn it was, because I got distracted.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Can I move it?
No.
Portal.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Casey's turn.
And then I can put this here, right?
Yep.
Yep. Because it's open.
So dungeons can't have anything on them, right? Those ones,
Nope.
nothing? Okay. I'm gonna use one of my portals to move this guy over to here. And then,
You can move one more. You can move two when you're doing that. Whether that's
I-
a swap or.
don't actually have another one I want to move because I want to grab this one
Okay.
and put this one on.
Wait, you can move before you grab?
On your turn. That's a good question.
I mean, either way, I'm moving too, so that one's gonna get moved and this one's gonna get moved. If you want me to place this first and then
She would've
switch
been able
these
to do it
two,
either way.
that's
Okay.
still gonna have the two lined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure order of operations.
Yeah,
Casey
no, that's
might
fair.
be right, but I don't feel like checking, so.
Either way I do it, it just matters. I'll put this one over here if it makes you feel better though. But
Graveyard. I don't know if you guys noticed, but graves are worth different points.
Yeah, I saw.
Like that one's worth 2. You've got a 2, you've got a 1.
oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing it out.
Yep. They're one of the only cards that fluctuate like that. Which makes me wonder if at the end of the game you're supposed to judge who has the most graves by who has the most grave points. We'll have to check the instructions. Oh dear. I'll do it. I ain't got no one over there. Okay.
So, oh, that's a cave.
So,
It just has trees on it.
It is nice that all the cave cards are different as to how they look. I mean, all the cards are different.
Yeah,
it's
not just the same one repetitively.
all right.
done.
So as a portal, I can move, right?
You can move 2. And then flip your portal over to say you used it.
I think that's cool. I like the little purple artwork. I think I will.
No!
I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So these get like removed from the game then, right?
Yes. All right.
This little area on my map is a little dangerous for adventurers to get through. I'll put these over here so they don't get mixed in with anything else.
A match. blow that one up.
I don't want to blow any of them up. Darn it. No, I'm not gonna.
No! Why? Why do you hate me? That's worth 1 point to you. Yeah!
Well, because
And he's going
I
over
didn't want to take the volcano, and
didn't want a
the dungeons
dungeon?
weren't that interesting to me at this point.
They're worth up to 5 points just by putting them in the right spot. Well, you could get 3 for either of them.
Ooh. So, with a used portal, you can't do anything, right?
Nope.
And does this get placed before the volcano or after?
Volcano goes down first.
Sweet, I'm doing it.
I see what he's doing. That's actually not a bad idea. Wait,
Wait, you don't have to blow that one up. It's just the ones it's touching. Diagonal.
Oh, diagonal doesn't work, it's just this one?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, I've got a little pile over here. The blown up ones.
Olivia.
Swamp. Swamps only get extra points when they're touching. I put my forest in the wrong area.
They feeding you.
Yeah, you did.
That's a bummer. We'll do this.
More dungeons. Hey, alright. Alright!
I really like this.
Me too. It's a quick, short, fun Sushi Go-esque, well-designed, good art. With a good box, which is not always the case for games. And you just played it one way, because there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terrains you can use.
Yeah.
Alright, grab your finals. Dum, dum, dum.
Hang on, before you go, I'm debating if I want to use my other portal I have here. So that's gonna go
Perhaps
there.
should.
I probably should, but I don't know if there's anything worth moving. I don't have anything that I can get to line up. I don't think. Yeah, okay, I won't.
I'll take the Great Deku Tree.
The Great Deku Tree.
Deku Scrub Playground.
What does this do again?
That
It's
is
a dungeon.
So you would get 3 points for it because it's touching 2 unique,
Right, so it's 1 point plus 1 point for every unique tile
up
touching
to
it.
5 altogether.
But it cannot have a thing on it.
Yeah,
Great.
he would have to run away somewhere else. Or you
Which
take.
you've got
Oh.
plenty of places that you could put the little guy on.
Well, but nothing forced.
Right. Nothing that would get you that extra point
And do portals count anything?
at the end of game.
Nope.
Well, it's still worth 3 points, so.
Alright. And now we're going to count our points. So here are our terrains. Olivia, me, Casey. Olivia, how many points for forest? You have 2.
Right, so that means I get 3 forest points.
3 forest points because
None of my little guys.
1,
match.
3, 6, 10, 15. Yep. Well, matching guys is later.
Oh, okay.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which maxes me out to the 15 points you can get for forest.
That's 0.
Casey has 0. Terrain 2 is graveyard.
Okay, 2, 4, 5 graveyard points plus 1 of the crowns.
You both
Have 5.
have
We
5.
both have 5 points and we both have 3 tiles.
So when you tie, you both get the 5 points.
Okay.
Cool.
So
then
you
I
both
get
have 10.
Yeah.
And I had 0 graveyards. So 10, 0, 10. Terrain 3, volcano, I had 8.
I have 12.
Also 12.
Cave. So if caves are touching mountains, they get an additional 2 points. So I have
6.
I've got 3 points on the cave.
I've got 6. Casey has 6. Olivia has 3.
Yeah, I just have 1 cave.
Yep. Swamps.
Swamps.
Mine are both touching water and both touching each other, so they're both worth 3, which gives me 6.
I have 1 that is worth 2 points.
All right. And Casey.
9. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, this is worth 3.
Yeah.
It's touching
Oh, so
3,
3.
6, 9 plus 2.
Well, wait, is it per?
Yes, it just has to be touching one other one to get an additional point.
Oh, so it's 3, 3, 3,
Yeah, 9.
9, and 11.
Yeah. All right, and then your dungeons,
Right.
which mine is only touching 2 kinds of terrain. So it gets 1 point for itself and then another 2.
Actually, no, sorry, it's 10. This one does not counting water.
Oh, it's not. You're right.
I think I have 8 dungeon points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. Casey has no dungeons. All right, mini bosses. That's the people worth 2. I had 1, so I get 2 points.
0.
8 points on that. I have 4 of them.
All right, your crystals. So I got a point for every cave and a point for every forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I also have 7.
I didn't get a crystal.
All right. Matching monsters.
Okay.
So 1, 2.
1, 2.
6.
All right, 2,
Two.
2, 6. Oh, I forgot to mention this part. Don't get mad at me. This one can get you lots of points.
What is it?
Bands.
What is that?
If you have tic-tac-toe, except you can't go diagonal. So vertical and horizontal, same kinds of monsters. If you have 2 in a row, it's worth 2 points. If you have 3 in a row, it's worth 5 points. If you have 4 in a row, it's worth 7 points.
Yeah, that would have been important to know.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Sorry. So I have 2. That's worth 2 points. And I have nothing else matching.
I have 2 and 2, so I have 4.
I also have 2 and 2 for 4.
Okay. So I'm not going to not count it since you guys got
Beat you on it?
Yeah. Okay. So Olivia has 15 plus 10 is 25, 28, 30, 38, 46, 40, 50, 52 points. I have 6, 6, 12, 20, 35, 38, 40, 47, 49, 51 points. In case it has 20, 32, 38, 45, 51, 55 points.
Oh,
And
was
Casey
so
wins.
Close all the way.
Mushrooms in graveyards.
And that is how Boss Monster works. Those were just some of the terrains. Try it out for yourself. It's a lot of fun, very quick, very easy, and young children can enjoy it. Goes up to 5 players, and if you want an extended version, the backside gives you more space. So catch us next week. We're going to play the game again, but with the other tiles so you can see how it works.